Live from the slideshow your aunt and uncle won't stop showing from 6 years ago. It's the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic Podcast.
Yo, it's the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic Podcast. Ass blast the mismatch, strike up the mic clash. It's the business, talking about Terry Tyler, nail biter, fantastic fighter. Dropping knowledge till your pants get tighter. Bustin' up and lighten up, pour a cup of wine, sipping up. The facts, the cracks, the backs, the yakety yak. No slack, it's a podcast. Terry Tyler Botash. Yo, it's Terry Tyler Botash. It's the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic Podcast. You can put it.
Welcome back to the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic Podcast. Good morning. It's always morning on the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic Podcast, and we are ready to get you pumped, excited, revved up, geared up, energized, caffeinated, and on point for the rest of your day, even if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you actually are. We are always going to get you energized. So, I am so fucking sick of this. Sorry, not the podcast, I mean. Enzo, thank you very much. Tried to get in touch with his friend about the car.
He's a good guy. I mean, really.
That's just been sitting in my garage for God knows how long, and nothing.
Come on, man.
He didn't come down. No, he did not come down the same day. He did not drive down. We don't know where he is.
What did he tell you? Do you even have his email?
And I don't want to judge Enzo's family.
Yeah, because fuck you.
Especially since this person is a cousin of his.
Christ.
You know, cousin is like half.
It's not him.
Is like a quarter of a brother or a sister.
No.
And just the fact that this person doesn't return your calls and that their number's not working for you, Enzo.
You have your phone number set to private. Nobody answers private.
I imagine that's gotta
Nobody
hurt
answers
really
a phone
bad, and it also
when
hurts me because
Nobody answers it when it's set to private, buddy.
I'm still paying insurance. I'm still paying the registration, everything else like that. The only thing, and
What's that?
this is where we're going to get a little bit crazy on this episode. The only thing I haven't tried at this point
Little bit.
is black magic
What?
to
Come
attract a buyer,
Come on.
or I don't care if it's just magnetically or if it's through persuasion or
We're talking
whatever, like a love potion or something. Somebody needs to step up
Yeah, you. Yeah.
and take this car off the
Talk all that
market
shit.
so that I can move on with my life.
Move on.
So we're just going to do a little bit of live
Yeah.
research. I'm literally
This is terrible.
looking up black magic ritual for selling car. Okay, so we've got some money spells.
This is
Does
bad
black magic
broadcasting,
work?
by the way.
Black magic
Extremely-
explained.
Extremely
Are
unprofessional.
black magic spells powerful? So we haven't.
I got
Okay,
my cousin's phone number.
something isn't adding up here. Maybe I just need to ask AI and say, here, I'll put on the microphone. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. We're just going to go forward with it.
No, yeah, I've got it on the switchboard.
I'll read it all right back to you.
Here we go.
Hello? Hello? Okay, maybe that's not working.
No, we'll make it work. It's all right.
Go ahead. Okay, maybe that's
No,
worked.
you click over here. Hello?
Call me Terry.
Hello? It's just loading.
Hello?
It's loading. Come on, you gotta wait.
Got it, Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you, I'm going to call you Enzo G. Jerry, just so we don't have
What?
to be introducing any more names into this. You're Enzo, right?
What?
Enzo G. Jerry.
I'm Enzo G.
Good.
I'm Enzo G. Jerry.
Okay. Enzo, I need you to give me a...
Why are you naming the AI after me?
Yes. Shh. I need a black magic ritual.
What? You could get that from me any day. I've got one.
I need a black magic ritual that will help me sell my car. It's a 2006 Honda Civic.
Nobody could sell that shit. Fuck this shit.
Hello? Okay, let me move this thing closer. Maybe that will help. Okay. Can you hear me?
He can't hear you. Why?
Hello?
Just call him, man. God.
Okay, something's not working.
Yeah.
Let me try starting over.
Shit.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely. What?
Okay,
Who
I
is
need
that?
a black magic ritual that will help me sell my 2006 Honda Civic.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000.
I'm listening.
I need a black magic ritual that will help me sell my 2006 Honda Civic.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16.
Hello? Hello?
It's not working. Wait, what?
How about you
Why don't
shut
you
the fuck
Turn
up?
your volume up. God damn it.
I need a ritual for attracting buyers for a used car.
This 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. What? Hello?
Hello? What am I doing wrong here? This should
Everything.
not be taking that
Everything.
long. Let me see. Hello?
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 It's probably confused because he called him Enzo.
Hello?
I'm Enzo.
Hello?
It doesn't even know you're talking to.
Excuse me.
It doesn't even know. Give it up.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more
No,
time.
let's start over.
This is
This is
going so
so
badly.
stupid.
This is going to be the worst episode
Yeah.
we've ever had.
Yeah.
Thanks to Enzo G. Jerry's cousin
No, it's...
not keeping his
You
promise.
gotta answer
Okay,
your
here we
phone,
go.
bud.
Go ahead. Come on.
Answer your phone. God.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
That's what I've been doing. Why are you copying what I've been doing the whole time?
Load. Okay,
Nobody cares.
maybe we'll give up on the AI aspect. This is so stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, try it again.
What was that? It sounded like it was working for a second. Is it there? Hello? Hello? AI? Hello?
What the hell?
Just low.
Yeah?
What?
Okay.
Oh, this is
So maybe AI isn't going to help us this time. Yeah, that's the future, all right.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Never gonna get far with that one. How to spell for selling car.
Spell.
The money spell
what is this?
for selling a house or a vehicle. Selling.
This is like one of your Zoom calls to me at 3 in the morning.
Okay, this might
And you
be
wonder
getting us
why I'm so
somewhere.
fucking sick of it.
Okay, items needed. Okay, you need a candle. God fucking damn it, ads.
We don't have candles in the studio.
We're gonna try this again.
We have nothing. We
Okay.
have
Maybe we'll get AI to summarize this page for us because
no.
there are so many ads on this page. It is unreadable.
Laziest person I know. You're wasting air time.
Let's try.
You're broadcasting. This is not what people want to hear. Nobody wants your car. You need to call my cousin back and tell him
Okay, we're
you
getting
fucked
there.
up
What now?
because you didn't answer his calls. Just because
Okay,
they were
here
set
we
to private.
go. This is going to do it. Some of these are like, oh, you need candles and ribbon and all this stuff. That is ridiculous. Okay, so
So, no.
come on, copy. And now I need to go to what is it? Notebook, notepad, paper. Here we go. Right, here we go. Right. So this is going to be the magic ritual. I'm just going to take a quick drink just before we start.
Yep.
It mentions powder. I think that's going to be fine there. Here we're gonna
It's not
we're
going
gonna
to be
get
not
past it.
fine. It's not going to be anything. How long?
Okay. With candle bright and magic keen, this car will fetch a price unseen. A sprinkle of powder, a chance so clear, the perfect buyer will soon appear. On parchment draw a pentacle's charm to bring swift fortune, keep all from harm. I chant my spell as the moonlight's glow. The sale is sealed, the money shall flow.
That's
Alright, that's
not going to
fine.
do shit.
That's it. Okay, I've reached rock bottom with this car. I am literally
Can you do what everyone
doing
wants to do right now?
weird
All you want to talk about is hand
chants,
dryers.
consulting
All we
AI,
want is what you know about hand dryers.
and doing all that just to get a price that the car is actually
Let's
worth.
talk about hand dryers now. God,
I don't care anymore.
man,
I literally don't fucking care.
this episode is.
Okay, so this is
We should not.
episode 5 of the Terry
Yeah,
Tyler
finally.
Botash Potashtic podcast. So on this episode, we're talking about the environmental controversy when it comes to hand dryers.
Thank you. That's all I want.
And it's
That's
a lot
all I
like
wanted.
the environmental
That's what we should've
controversy for
started
anything
with.
else. It's
And
all
you should've
about
done
whether we can
everything
make a
before the
green,
episode.
sustainable model that does the job. So we already know hand dryers are better at this than paper towel dispensers. Why? Because they require less maintenance. You require a lot less everyday work and maintenance and adding in the new towels. And now there's going to be a lot of different ways of measuring this, even just setting aside air versus paper, whatever. So many people just think you turn on a hand dryer and it's going to start making the city lights flicker. And I could not laugh harder at those people. I love that point, especially as a guy who does not mind a loud, meaty hand dryer that has a little bit of a growl to it. But did you know this? Hand dryers, air dryers, typically last longer than paper towel dispensers. Why? Because hand dryers actually use fewer gears and springs and levers and all of that. And the fact that so much of it is just electrical rather than purely technical gives it that edge longevity-wise.
Yeah, true.
Maybe it's still hand dryer versus paper. Let's get into it. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
So many people just say it's still hand dryer versus paper. You really want to get into it? Let's get into it. Intra hand dryer controversy has it like this.
And this is
First, as always, we gotta have a good motor and we gotta have good airflow. Second, we get into the button versus the sensor issue.
Well, yeah.
Every user has their preference, right? And I've got mine, you've got yours. Neither's bigger than other. I don't mind a big old button to smash. just like our listeners should, smash that subscribe button, but I realize it has a cost.
True. Yeah.
When you smack that bad boy, it goes for a certain amount of time. With a sensor, ideally, you'd have a hands in, hands out strategy. The sensor allows for a user decided amount of time for the air to flow. Hands under, air goes. Hands out, air stops. How many times have you smashed that hand dryer button and left while it's still running?
It's almost every time.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Probably every single time.
Yeah.
Most times. It's like a water faucet. At home, I turn the nozzle, water comes. When I'm done, nozzle turns, water stops. That's the ideal. And it'd even be more ideal
Yeah.
if you just put your hands under the water, water on, hands away, no water. And, that's that's a home water use issue. Maybe I need to put something other than hands under the water, so I don't necessarily want to be limited by that sort of thing. But a hand dryer is a pretty universal thing.
No, true. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people trying to dry socks or shoes under hand dryers before.
It stinks up the place.
And I'm going to be honest, that's a misuse of hand dryers.
It's like my ass.
Anything goes under a water faucet at home, that's fine.
Disgusting.
There's not this defined use. That's what it's for. A hand dryer is for drying hands. And by definition, we are, in our environmental consideration, we are not going to include misuses of the machine.
It doesn't count,
We're not talking about misuses right now, okay? Maybe that's a later segment. Maybe Enzo write that down. For now, we just know the air should come out when the air is needed. Then what's next? What is the hand dryer made from? Just some recyclable shit? What? There's the question of where it comes from. Is that sustainable? The question of where it goes. Does that go into a dump, or does it get turned into another hand dryer or something else? Well, that's worth considering, I guess. I mean, yes, it is worth considering. I've had enough of this part because this is all just starting to piss me off. So let's move on to controversy number 4. What is the right sensory sensitivity for a hand dryer? How long do you want to hold your hands there before the air comes a-flowing?
It's got to be instant, man.
Touch-free is fine. Touch-free is beautiful. But for those less than sensitive sensors, we may also need some sort of manual option.
Yeah, it should have
Enzo,
both.
can you guess my answer?
Every hand dryer should have both, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil it, of course not. Okay, if you provided a hand dryer that had both a sensor and a smash to subscribe button, the smash to subscribe would be decimated over the sensor.
No,
You cannot make a motion or infrared sensor that is as satisfying as the button.
I'm smashing the button every fucking time.
If you want the advantages of the sensor, you have to swear off the button. You cannot have both. Okay, so I'm coming out on this side of the controversy. Well, what if we had both a sensor and a button? Everyone would choose the button
and they're not
over the sensor. Everyone. 100 to 0. Perfect victory. We've all been in that position where we're waving our hands, trying to get the sensor to activate.
Wait, what?
Even with a hand dryer, with the most perfect airflow, air distribution, heating or speed, we've all got to admit it's a downer when the sensor won't play nice.
Wait, your pro button or
So-
your anti button? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
This actually raises a good point
Wait, does it?
that we might sneak into this particular show, which is, what is our go-to strategy for that sensor that may not always be working ideally. And I'm going to answer that in two ways.
Okay.
The first is for the hand dryer designer. We want fast response time, a wide angle of coverage so the user doesn't have to experiment much, and there's a consistent range for repeat usage. Maybe, if we're being generous, multiple modes of triggering, like infrared or motion or even ultrasonic, shall we say. The second is for the hand dryer user. Don't be shy with that. And I'm going to keep this show family friendly. Step right up to it, get intimate, keep elbows at the sides, and just hold your hands under it.
It's a technique issue.
Don't move around too much. Sometimes the sensor is set up to avoid what we call false positives, right?
I mean, that's an assumption.
You don't want the air starting just because a fly zings across the sensor.
Sometimes it's just a bad sensor.
Just be in the moment. You're at the drying station.
Close your eyes.
Think of it that way.
Close your eyes and imagine.
You're not making a jailbreak.
Yeah.
You stand right up to it.
You're right. Okay.
It's not going to hurt you. Put your hands right up to it.
You're right.
And hold them there. Hold them there, still and steady. Don't be waving your hands under it or near it like a crazy person. And it looks like we're about ready to wrap up. There's a lot to be learned about hand dryers just from the last 30 seconds, honestly. And probably a lot to be learned about life as well, if we're putting it in those terms.
No, you're right.
But it has been a fantastic morning to spend with you. I don't care whether it's your morning, afternoon, or evening. It's always morning here on the Terry Tyler Botash Potashtic podcast. And we would like to wish you the most blessed rest of your week. Have a good one. We will catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Thank you.